Salute, 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 and top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning on this hump day, Wednesday. Welcome to the Real Big Fruit Podcast. I'm your host, Big Fruit, the Michael Jordan of recording, also known as the Voice of the Streets, but better known as the Glue, because I like to keep things together and keep them in a proper perspective. First and foremost, when you come through the building, you smash the like button, you comment, and you share. We're trying to get the Real Big Fruit Podcast where he needs to be. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. The week is going by nice and smooth. We got some things going on this weekend in Charlotte. I'm looking forward to Friday night. You know what I'm saying? Jada Kiss will be in the building Friday night. I'm going to try to pull up on him. And then DJ Styles got something going on at a very, very new spot out here in Charlotte. And I plan on pulling up. But other than that, y'all see the title. Y'all see the title, right? Recognize when dudes go Hollywood. First and foremost, let me say this. Speaking of Hollywood, first and foremost, let me say this. Y'all see or hear the new exclusive leaked audio, allegedly, of Channing Sharp and his former stylist by the name of Hollywood. It's a bad look, man. It is a bad look. That's what I'm going to say, man. It's a bad look, Channing Sharp. It really is. But other than that, man, when it comes to Hollywood, I'm talking about the dude in the hood that so-called made it. And then they turn their nose up at motherfuckers they come up with and they act like they brand new. That's what I consider Hollywood. And the reason why I'm having this conversation is because the other day I was on the phone with one of my homies, right? And I asked about one of the other homies and their merch. So I was like, yo, what's up, yo, what's up, homie? I like that merch you got, but I'm ready to cop. And it was surprising that the homie was like, yo, I don't really know, son. So what you mean you don't know? Y'all niggas grew up together. Y'all niggas ripping ran in the P now together. Like, that's the homie. What's up? What you mean you don't know what's up with the merch? He was like, yo, son, Hollywood. What you mean Hollywood? Yo, son don't fuck with niggas no more. You know what I'm saying? He only fuck with people in his immediate circle. And what he meant by that was this. The homie that's got the merch, he at one time was an up-and-coming rap artist. He made some waves in the rap game. He rubbed shoulders in the rap game. He did the rap thing for quite a while. If I'm not mistaken, he never had a record deal, but he burned up the mixtapes. He even got with a clique and they did a little mixtape album or whatever. He did his thing. He paid his dues. He met a lot of people in the music industry. And now those are the people that he only associates himself with. People in the industry, people that are so-called celebrities, other artists, things of that nature. So he no longer associates himself with dudes in the hood. But the ill thing is this. He be in the hood. He be in the hood, he be around dudes, and he be spinning dudes about doing things with him or doing things for him. And the reality of it is he doesn't support others. He only wants support. That's Hollywood shit. And it's not cool, man. It is not cool. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, the homie want everybody to support him, but he doesn't support no one. That's ice cold. And when he said it to me, I had to say, damn, you might be right. Because I've been blasting off with his merch, letting the people know to go out there and support his merch. But yet, not one time as a motherfucker thanked me for it. Not one time did he say, yo, I want to reach out to you and send you some merch. And at one time, I did even reach out to the homie, like, yo, Shine, I see you got that new merch, man. Let's set something up. Let's do an interview. And he told me straight up, if I don't come to New York, he can't make it happen. Yeah, when he said that to me, I was so pissed off, son. I didn't even explain to the nigga that we could do an online interview. I could use the StreamYard and we could do the split screen. When he told me if I don't come to New York, it ain't gonna happen. I told myself right there, damn. You know what I'm saying? Damn. But it's all good because no matter what, Fruit will always support those who need to be supported. Although dudes don't support Big Fruit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the boy Mills Pushing. He showed love and support. I woke up this morning and I recognized I was on his story as well as mine. I appreciate the support. That's respect, that's love, and it's very, very appreciative. Furthermore, I want to shout out Ms. Penn's question because of this. Miz himself is more than worthy of an interview by me as well as others, especially others with bigger platforms. He paid his dues. He put in his work in the community. He put in his work as an author, and he's putting in his work as a producer with a movie. I believe he got a whole lot to talk about. And that's besides the hoopla about his legendary hood rep. We didn't even get there. You understand what I'm saying? And the people he used to run with, as well as his family. We didn't even get there. And speaking of family, I'm gonna say this: Miz is more than worthy of an interview. But you know what he was more focused on? Yo, my brother just came home. My brother getting his feet wet. My brother making some moves. I'm gonna line up an interview for you and my brother. I appreciate it, but I was saying, damn, he ain't put himself first. That's real. That's real love. Love for his big bro. That's real love. He said, nah, I got more than enough time to do me. My brother just came home. He getting to it. He got some things he got to get out there. Let's get the interview with my brother. And the brother he's talking about is none other than Shabon. So y'all can look forward to the interview with me and Shabon next month. Right now, Shabon got a nigga doing homework. He got me reading a 300-page memoir about the book I will be interviewing him on. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm doing my homework. I'm taking my time. I'm digesting this shit so I can do an exclusive interview with Shabon next month. But I say that to say this. Miz didn't get Hollywood on me. Shabon not acting Hollywood on me. I don't understand why certain motherfuckers act Hollywood. You got to question sometimes. Maybe niggas act Hollywood because niggas don't really like you. I question that shit all the time, son. I question that shit all the time because there's so much fake love out there. It's ridiculous. Niggas smile in your face and talk behind your back. Niggas are smiling in your face and throw shots at you on social media. Niggas are smiling in your face and be in the YouTube comments under fake names trying to take shots at you. And these are supposed to be motherfuckers that's supposed to be happy for you. Jealousy and envy is a motherfucker, man. And I don't see why a motherfucker could be jealous and envious of me, because I tell you all the time, the finesse was popping. We wanted that love from Marcy's story. We were surprised it never happened. I don't know, man. Shout out to the whole Marcy, Free Turf Diamonds, rest in peace, Shoe Diamonds. You know, y'all already know what it is. Shout out to Theo. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people down in Marcy. Shout out to the whole Smith family. Y'all already know what it is. Rest in peace to Tito. I don't know, man. When I was moving and grooving, you know what I'm saying? And I meant this is what happens a lot on the YouTube channel. Big Food will pop out, I'll move and groove with a story, and the light the borough up or the light the city up. And then dudes will be on my phone in my DM saying this, saying that, uh, with comments about the story, adding on to the story, and then even saying, yo, I want to come and do story. They get caught up in the moment. And then when I do my due diligence and hit dudes back and be like, yo, let's get this story rocking and rolling, dudes pull out on me. And when it comes to the love and to the love story out of Marcy, we never got back to the point where we were gonna do the story. They never got back to me. It ain't no love lost, those are still the homies, you know what I'm saying? Life goes on. Things happen, things come about. But I really wanted to do the love story and I really wanted to do Tito. But I can't do those stories without the assistance. First and foremost, I can't do those stories without the blessing and the assistance of the true comrades out of Marcy Project. And until those dudes tap in with me and say they want to get it rocking and rolling, I will not proceed. I'm not going to do that story. I'm not going to do the story without people's blessings. So that's the reason why I love Pop. Yeah, I'm gonna get some more stories regularly, man. As long as dudes don't get Hollywood, you gotta recognize when dudes go Hollywood movies, man. I got a couple of dudes out there that's supposed to be close friends, that they stay Hollywood. And I've come to the conclusion that that's where I'm gonna leave them niggas. in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? My name is Big Fruit. I am the voice of the streets. I am not Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? I will never go Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? I even get phone calls and messages in my DM from home comrades in town with, and I can notice from their language on the phone as well as in the text message, like they act like they talking to a motherfucker they don't know, or they acting like a motherfucker who think he's better than them. They, they act like I'm not going to treat them like they are who they are. I say that to say this. I always tell motherfuckers, hit me whenever you need me, hit me, I will respond. Also, I tell niggas, I am not Hollywood and I am not a celebrity. I am still Big Fruit, the nigga you spun the yard with, the nigga you shook out with, all that broke bread with. I am still him. I am not Hollywood. I am never going to be Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? So, the homies and comrades want to chop it up with me, man. I have to let them know, yo, ain't nothing changed. Cause I'm on YouTube with 7,000 subscribers. That shit don't make me no celebrity. That shit gonna go to my head. You know what I'm saying? This shit my therapy. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. This is my therapy. I ain't trying to become a celebrity off of YouTube. I ain't trying to become a celebrity off of YouTube. I utilize YouTube, one, as my therapy. Two, I utilize YouTube to support and promote myself as well as others. YouTube is the vehicle that I utilize. YouTube is not the vehicle I depend on. All right. Vito, what's popping? I don't, or maybe so, maybe so. I don't know, man. Dudes be 1 minute. I had to clap Applehead Sean the other day, man. He jumped on my phone. Yo, you gonna do a story on Quasi? Yo, I can give you that. I'm like, all right, cool, because I don't like to go and tell stories and be half-assed. If you got something to add on, that'd be great. Yeah, that's my childhood friend, son. I got the whole story for you. All right, I'm gonna give you a week to get it together, and I'm gonna hit you back. I didn't ask for that content. I didn't ask for his assistance. He offered it. He got caught up in the light. I hit him back a week later. Yo, what's up? You ready to rock with me? Acting. Nah, ain't nothing happening. There's just a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, listen, man, you full of shit. You got caught up in the lights. You always on the YouTube channel. You always in the comments. And now you finally said you want to do a story. I rolled out the red carpet. I gave you the opportunity to do the story, and now you don't want to do it. Yo, listen, man, I'll talk to you later. So Applehead Sean is on the timeout. If you pull up in the comments, I'ma handle him because he's on the timeout. He made me look stupid, and I'm not in the business of looking stupid. You see what I'm saying? I could have went Hollywood on a nigga like, nah, you know what? I don't want to do that story, or you ain't got enough street cred for the story. I could have act crazy on a nigga, and I didn't do that. I treat him as he is, like who for who he is. You know what I'm saying? You still Applehead Sean, my little homie. You want to get on here and tell a story? Let's rock and roll. I ain't get Hollywood on him. I ain't try to keep him in place. I ain't deny him anything. He made me look stupid, so he's definitely on the timeout. But I didn't go Hollywood on him. Nah. But I gotta put him on the timeout for wasting my time and my energy and making me look bad because the streets was waiting for that story. Why? So the streets like, yo, what's up with the story? Applehead Sean is responsible for that. It has to be right and exact. Absolutely. It always has to be right and exact. And when you got a person saying, yo, that's my childhood friend, we come up, I come nigga out the house, you believe a nigga got a lot to say. He didn't have anything. I'm sorry. But once again, man, you gotta recognize when dudes go Hollywood on you, man. And it for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? Dudes be full of themselves. Dudes who ain't never had nothing, gotta get a couple dollars and they don't know how to act. They think they better than niggas. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you gotta recognize when dudes go Hollywood on you. Dudes will go Hollywood on you for more than one reason. It won't just be because they got their head up their ass. It'll be because they jealous and envious of you, or they just dislike you. You never told. I'm on the brink of thinking. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it 100 with you. I'm on the brink of thinking there are a whole lot of suckers out there who just don't like Bigfoot. And you know what? I don't care, son. I don't care. Niggas been disliking me all my life, man. All my life. And you think I care? I don't care. I'ma still do me. I'ma still say what the fuck I wanna say. still challenge who I want to challenge, and I'm still G check whoever needs to be G check. That's one thing motherfuckers ain't gonna get twisted. Fruit is a herb or fruit is the one. Nah, y'all tried that shit already. That should have never, ever, ever happened again, bro. Ever, ever happened again. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Jack, gloves is off. I'm always on point. I'm always up for some smoke, and I'm violating. I'm violating when I have to violate. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking the gloves off. I'm violating when I have to violate. Trust and believe that. Beat that. That Jada Kids video you did was fire. A lot of Saints gangsters mentioned it too. Yo, mentality was popping. They did the same thing to eBay. He just got moved from out west. They can't doing this. Oh, I ain't know eBay got moved, man. I gotta check on that. Free to bro eBay, no question. Yo, Uptown was popping. Yeah, man. It's this type of situation where you gotta recognize when dudes go Hollywood, son. Dudes go Hollywood on you. And you gotta recognize you gotta give them where they stand, son. I don't have time for a motherfucker who think he the shit. I don't have time for that, son. We old. We too old, son. We too old. You know what I'm saying? They say money talk and wealth whispers. I'm trying to get to wealth. I got 3 grandsons, son. One of them, he damn near 16. He wants a car when he's 16. He wants a car when he's 16. Like, yo, I want to learn how to drive. I want my first whip at 16. Like, this is the shit I'm trying to get to. I ain't trying to be no 50-year-old fucking statue standing on the corner and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do that. I'm trying to provide wealth for my grandbabies, straight jacket, and my little nieces. You know what I mean? Yeah, they had him in Victoria out west. Now he spent world. It's not fair to the brother's family. Okay, so World has been sent. Yeah, World been out west for a minute now. Hollywood want to come to the hood and get love. Like Meek Mill was just in Dallas. Oh yeah, man. Listen, man. You got to recognize, yeah, niggas will use the hood to promote themselves and promote what they got going on, and then they'll leave the hood and take a shower and be disgusted about the fact that they was there. That's them Hollywood niggas. That's them Hollywood niggas, sir. Big Fruit ain't Hollywood. I ain't never go Hollywood. But you got to recognize when a nigga go Hollywood. And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. That shit kind of hurt me when your homie was like, "Nah, I don't support son." Fuck me, you don't support son. I support everybody. Why you don't support him? Because he don't support no one else. And then he had to break it down to me like, "Yo, homie will pop out. He wants you to support him, but he doesn't support others." And they are, and he's not the only one, son. Like I told you, it ain't a Conrad out there on social media who got something moving and grooving where I didn't support him. Ask those same individuals that they support Big Fruit. They ain't never post me on a page. They never post me on a story, and they ain't bought near one of my books. I got 2 books. I got 2 books on Amazon.com as well as in Barnes and Noble's bookstores. They ain't bought neither one of them books. You know what I'm saying? They ain't lined up for an interview. They ain't did nothing but accept the support and promotion freely that I gave them. When it comes to the homies in the comrades, I don't even charge them for the promotion and support. I don't do that. I don't do that. But they do not support Big Fruit. And when it's all said and done, and I tell you, son, that 674 reunion gonna be a motherfucker, son. A lot of people hear some shit they didn't expect to hear because I'm a G check all them niggas when they get a mic to me and allow me to speak. I'm a G check because I've been moving and grooving on YouTube, holding this shit down for Dolo, without support. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas don't load me up with cash apps. Niggas don't load me up with super chats. All this shit is Big Fruit because niggas went Hollywood on me. Niggas left me for dead on YouTube. Niggas straight went Hollywood, son. The niggas that's supposed to support my channel, they're nowhere to be found. And I got niggas who be lying. Yo, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Yo, we gonna make this happen. And they be straight lying. Niggas be full of shit. They can fool y'all, but they can't fool Big Fruit. You know that. You know what I'm saying? I tell a nigga that nigga full of shit. straight jacket. I also think Love might not have wanted to get into the infamous Steve Franklin fight that Allen had. It's still a touchy subject that had to be told. Absolutely. Shout out to Steve Franklin and shout out to Love. It was Steve Franklin who enlightened me on the situation with him and Love. I was never aware of that. You know what I'm saying? And Love ain't running around. You know what I'm saying? So I had to be informed of that situation. I didn't even know that situation was down. I didn't know that situation was as big as it was. 4 billion, 88, 89. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? They enlightened me on that. But like you said, it was a big situation and people probably don't live the situation. I get it. But we can talk around the situation, son. I know how to tell my stories and talk around situations that don't need to be touched. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is be a willing participant in the situation and let me work. Let me work. You know what I'm saying? Let me work. I do what I do. You know how this shit go, man. You got to be easy because niggas will go Hollywood on you, son. Niggas will go Hollywood. It's to the point where I don't even respect niggas no more, son. I don't even respect these niggas that go. I don't even respect them. If you lose my respect, we're done. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing else to talk about. When you lose my respect. Y'all dudes out there, man. You know what I'm saying? These little, I don't even want to say rap, these little rap because niggas ain't got contracts no more. Everybody's independent artist. Y'all dudes out there investing your money, rappers, spending your hard-earned money, hustling, working, doing whatever you got to do to get in the studio, produce the music, and get it out there to the people. Don't forget where you come from. Don't forget the niggas that used to stand on the corner with you when you used to rap and beatbox, and niggas that was your biggest supporters. Don't forget them niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? If you was at a nigga crib laying down tracks in his room, in his closet, the fake booth, doing whatever you had to do, don't forget where you come from, son. Don't forget that. You know what I'm saying? If you was ever in a situation where you had to turn around and look for some help, and one of your friends was right there to hold you down, don't forget that because they not. Dudes ain't gonna forget that type shit. Dudes ain't gonna forget that type shit. Dudes will never forget when they were there for you, and they will always remember how you weren't there for them. So do the knowledge, son. Do the knowledge. Don't go Hollywood. And if a nigga go Hollywood on you, son, be the nigga where you standing. Because at the end of the day, son, at the end of the day, niggas who go Hollywood, when shit get hectic for them, they always come back home, son. Niggas who go Hollywood and shit get hectic for 'em, and niggas turn on them and shit like that, they always come home. They always come home. And that's food for thought. You do the dishes on that one. They always come home. Yeah, yeah. Just before you touch down, I knew it might be that memories of Tilo. A lot of brothers still got that PTSD. Oh, baby. Listen, man, rest in peace to Tilo, man. Tilo was Marcy's finest, legendary. His jersey will forever be in the Raptors. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with Shorty, watching them walk, come up with United High School 117, and everything just freeze. I grew up watching them come through LG and everything just freeze. You understand what I'm saying? I can imagine how niggas was walking on eggshells down in Marcy. Because I know how niggas was acting at junior high school 117 and in 117 and in LG when that nigga came through. You know what I'm saying? He was a real one. He was a real one. You know what I'm saying? T.O. was like from Rikers Island. That's why Hov said he wished no more jail phone. Jail phone, and when got hit close to his jugular vein, which caused his demise. You know what I'm saying? So you need to be careful out there. Niggas that's locked up that be listening to me somehow, some way, man. Y'all be careful. Don't be killing each other. People, because when one of y'all drop dead, the other one with the asshole for the time. Gonna put a new phone up there, and it's gonna be two more niggas trying to kill each other over the phone. Smarten up, son. I know we all did the dumb shit, but it's 2025. We need to smarten up. Yeah, absolutely, I was on the island with Caballo. Shout out to Caballo, man. He was an adult though. When I was a C74, he was the HDM in C95, name ringing bells. I think he was together. Clinton. Yo, listen, when he came to Clinton, everything stopped. Blacks, Latinos, whites, Jamaicans, everything stopped when Caballo pulled up. He didn't stay long, bro. Shout out to Caballo. Yeah, man. Recognize when these dudes go Hollywood on you. Recognize when these dudes go Hollywood. I definitely recognize. I definitely, yeah, no question. I don't think about his son. I think you just don't have enough. See, he wasn't an adolescent with me. If he was an adolescent with me or I was an adult with him, I would definitely talk about it. You don't have a lot of dudes from that adult era in the 90s. See, we was the adolescents before. You don't got the HDM C95 dudes on YouTube. You got the C74 guy on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If you had the early 90s HDM or C95 dude on YouTube, he'll have a whole lot of stories about the bio. Word to mother. Definitely had HDM rocking. Listen, man, recognize when these dudes go Hollywood on you, son. And I had that conversation with the homie. He was telling me how he felt the other homie on Hollywood. I was like, damn, you might be right. Because I asked this and that of the nigga and he left me hanging after the fact. I've been up here promoting that nigga merch and all that shit. It's all good, dude. It's all good, son. It's all good. Cause let me tell you, son, like I said, when niggas go Hollywood, they flip on them. They turn their back on them. Niggas always come back home. Don't forget that. They always come back home. Listen, man, y'all know how I do, man. It's your boy Big Fruit. I come through this Dougie. I see me. I have no content. You don't see me right now. I'm doing some homework. Chaperon got me doing homework. Reading that 300-page memoir in between breaks at work, in between breaks at home. I'm trying to get it right so I can have a successful interview. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, y'all know how I do. I had the conversation with the homie. It was a great conversation, and I've decided to turn that conversation into content. And I hope y'all really enjoyed it. More importantly, I hope y'all take heed to the things I had to say about these niggas out there that be doing Hollywood shit. These niggas be fun. Niggas be having skeletons in their closet. Niggas be having bad jackets. Niggas be having niggas whispering behind their back. But still, niggas want to be Hollywood. Sometimes going Hollywood is just a fucking it's a smoke screen. It's a deflection. Niggas don't want to deal with who they really are. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't want to deal with who you really are. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes who you really are can pose an intimidating threat to others. Let me tell you something, son. When I say intimidating threat, do you honestly think there are YouTubers, shit, or entertainers out there who don't believe if Fruit get his foot in the door, it's over? Trust and believe there's some dudes out there saying, you got dudes out there saying, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make sure he don't get his foot in the door. Or you got dudes out there saying, I'm gonna do what I gotta do not to help him get his foot. That's what they doing with Big Fruit. And I don't care, son, because like I told you, I got so many different things going on, son. I'm trying to get to the wealth. Like they say, money talk, but wealth whispers. And I'm trying to get to the wealth, son. I got 3 grandsons. I ain't got time to be playing with y'all niggas. That's jealous. That's envious. That hater nigga. Yeah, I ain't got time for none of that shit, son. Real talk. So I recognize when niggas go Hollywood on me, and I leave them where they standing. And that's what y'all need to do too. Trust and believe, man. You will be a lot stress free when you do that. So you gotta treat people the way they treat you, or you gotta teach motherfuckers how to treat you. Free jacket. So don't let niggas go Hollywood on you. Nigga go Hollywood on you, leave them where you stand. And on that note, I'm gonna get up out of here. It's Hump Day Wednesday, the middle of the week. The weekend is closely approaching. So if you're in your car, listening to Big Fruit on your way to work or on the way home, or if you're in the crib watching Big Fruit on the big screen as you get yourself ready for work, or you just get home from work, about to take it down, remember what I said, son. Don't let niggas go Hollywood on you. And if they do, leave them where they stand. Until next time, y'all know what it is. Your boy Big Fruit. Salute. Burn Hollywood, burn.